pesos for lot 7. For lot 8, there are also two items. First, one set of oxygen acetylene cutting outfit, then ABC of 13,715 pesos and 50 centavos, followed by one set of gear barrel oil pump with an ABC of 14,438 pesos and 75 centavos, or a total of 28,154 pesos and 25 centavos. For lot 9. Lot 9, three items. First is one piece of pressurized hose, ABC of 1,873 pesos and 92 centavos, followed by two sets of portable high pressure power washer with an ABC unit cost of 6,643 pesos and 25 centavos, while an ABC of 13,286 pesos and 50 centavos, followed by one piece of power washer hose, ABC of 1,080 pesos, at a total for lot 9 of 16,240 pesos and 42 centavos. For lot 10, one set of coil spring compressor with an ABC of 11,857 pesos and 50 centavos. And for lot 11, one set of acetylene and oxygen tank with an ABC of 9,250 pesos. Grand total for the 11 lots, 1,547,154 pesos and 2 centavos. Stall down, please. 1 second. The Bank Secretariat received purchase request number 23-05-1029 on May 31, 2023. The first procurement conference was conducted last June 5, 2023. The private conference for the first bidding was conducted on June 20, 2023. And the opening of bids last July 27, 2023, all through online via Microsoft Teams. On that bid opening, no bids were received due to the following reasons. First, from Goldtown Industrial Sales Corporation, some of the items to be procured is out of stock or still completing the documents. Second is Uptown Industrial Sales Inc., not aware of our bidding project. Third is Henley Import and Export Corporation, busy with other matters, lack of manpower. Wilcon Depot, not aware of our bidding project. And Jail Hardware Corporation, contact numbers cannot be reached. Mandatory review conducted also on July 27, 2023, wherein the bank resolved to proceed to second cycle of bidding for this project. Scroll down, please. For this second cycle, the invitation to bid was posted in the PhilJEP's Comelec websites as well as at the back information bulletin boards on August 2, 2023. The opening of bids is scheduled on August 22, 2023. Notices were also sent to the following. First, namely, to the end user unit, the Administrative Services Department to Director Ford, Director J. Tedeus P. Hernan, to the Procurement Management Department to its Director Ford, to the City Maimon Asisa G. Altawadon, to the Internal Audit Department to its Director 4, Director Maria Lea Alarcon, to the Education and Information Department to its Director 4, Director John Rex Silo Gianco. Notice was also served to the official observer, Honorable Juvi E. Onya, Supervising Auditor of the COA, Office of the Resident Auditor, as well as to the other observers, namely Ms. Evelyn Singson, National Chairperson of the Parish Pastoral Council for Responsible Voting. Slow down, please. Attorney Ron Ancaritos, Executive Director of the Legal Network for Truthful Elections, or LENTE. Mr. Ruben Pascual, Secretary General of the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry, or PCCI, and Mr. Eric Jude Alvia, Secretary General of the National Citizens Movement for Free Elections, or NAMFREL. At this point, no bidder has purchased any bidding documents, although it is informed that at least two expecting bidders, named the Menard Marketing and Goldtown Industrial Corporation, present at this private conference. Bakit? Dalawa lang talaga sila.
Yes po, Vice Chair.
Okay, good morning to Menard Marketing and to Goldtown Industrial Corporation. Baxter, kindly flash the specifications for this project or any relevant data for this project so the two prospective bidders can start uh, checking their specifications so that if they have questions or concerns, they can raise it at this forum. Baxter? Pakibasa Baxter. So para install them so the prospective bidders can verify.
Yes po. Yes po ba. For the technical specifications po, for lot number 1, item 1, 2-post car lift, 1 set. Lift capacity 4,000 kilograms. Lift height 1,800 mm. Total width 3,530 mm with operator's training. Item 2, wheel balancer. Max wheel weight 60 kilograms. Max power 250 W. Rim diameter 254 to 610 mm.
Excuse me, Baxter.
Yes po, Vice Chair.
Pag naman ang specifications per lot, then after each lot, para maka-question agad ang prospective bidders. Per
Yes
lot
po,
at
Vice
pagbasa. Thank you.
Apa. For item 2 of lot number 1, again, a wheel balancer. Max wheel weight 60 kilograms. Max power 250 W. Rim diameter 254 to 610 mm. Rim width 38 to 508 mm. Balancing accuracy 1 gram. Balancing speed 200 minimum raised to the negative 1. With operators training. Item 3, tire changer. Power 1.1 kW. Max wheel diameter 45 inches. Max wheel depth 16 inches. Outside clamping 12 to 24 inches. Inside clamping 14 to 26 inches. Air supply 8 bar to 10 bar. With breaker force 2,500 kg with operators training. Item 4 of lot 1, wheel alignment machine, ultra camera / target measuring system. 3D modeling technology, clamping range 11 to 22 inches, alignment readings under 2 minutes with operators training. Item 5, workshop crane 2.5 tons. Item 6, power operated hydraulic press machine, hydraulic, output pressure 10 tons and with operators training. Item 7, ATF exchanger machine, pressure gauge 10 kg/cm squared, oil return pipe 2.5 m, maximum power less than 150 W. Hello po, Vice Chair. Nakikita pa po yung nakashare po.
Yung item 7, nakikita ko po.
Pasensya na sir, medyo nagka-problem lang po sa connection. For item 7 po of lot 1, ulitin ko na lang po. ATF exchanger machine, pressure gauge 10 kg/cm squared, oil return pipe 2.5 m, maximum power less than 150 W, oil outlet pipe 2.5 m, fuel tank volume 20 kg with operators training. Vice Chair, mag-proceed na po ba ako sa lot po? Or questions po muna from the bidders po?
Tapos na ba yung lot 1? Sorry Ayun, may tanong
Yes po, Vice Chair.
Okay, thank you. May tanong si Mr. Victor Vargas. Yes, sir. Mr. Manual Marketing, Mr. Vargas. Please proceed po.
Sorry. Sa lot number 2 pala yung question ko. Please proceed po.
May question pa?
Wala po. Sorry po.
Okay.
Next lang.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Sa lot 1, wala pong tanong ang Menol tsaka Gold. So, Gold Town, wala na? So, Baksek, kindly proceed to lot 2.
Okay po, Vice Chair. Technical specifications for lot number 2, item number 1, Auto Pro Up brake lock machine, spindle motor, geared 1 HP up to 120 RPM, feed motor, 2 geared AC motor, arbor shaft diameter 30 mm, max rotor diameter 420 mm, max rotor thickness 50 mm, max drum diameter 580 mm, max drum depth 140 mm, max rotor drum weight 70 kg with operator's training. Item 2 of lot 2, waste oil drainer, tank capacity 60 liters, efficient capacity 445 liters, pneumatic waste oil drainer, and oil basin is adjustable. My questions po for lot 2, from Goldtown and Menold po.
Yes, I have a question.
Yes po, sir.
Tanong ko lang yung sa lot
Yes,
2,
proceed po.
number 1 yung hello, good morning, sirs, ma'am. Ang tanong ko lang po yung sa lot 2, yung item number 1, Auto Pro Up brake lift machine.
Sorry.
Can you hear me?
And you, sir? Kindly answer.
Ang tanong ko lang, ang itatanong ko lang, sir, yung sa brake lift machine is yung Auto Pro po kasi is a certain brand. Can we offer other brand with same specs?
And you, sir, pakisagot po ng tanong ni Mr. Vargas na. Mr. Vargas. And you, sir?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Si Arnold Marcaida po ito sa Motorpool. Sir, ulitin ko lang po yung tanong niyo.
Okay. Can I speak? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Vargas, ano na lang po sa chat yung tanong na ninyo kasi medyo mahina po yung audio ninyo. Paki-type na lang po sa chat po. Thank you, Mr.
Can you hear me
Vargas.
now?
Thank you. Itayin po namin.
Can you hear me now? Can I speak na lang, sir? If you don't mind.
Itayin na lang po namin.
Mr. Vargas po, sir. Kindly type na lang daw po sa chat box po yung question. Medyo hindi po clear yung voice po.
Medyo mahina po yung audio.
Okay. I will send the message for a while.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Sir, in the meantime, we will proceed with lot 3 muna, no? Habang hinihintay namin yung sa chat, yung inyong tanong. Okay, lot 3 muna, Ma'am Sheila.
Yes po, Vice Chair. Technical specifications for lot number 3, item number 1. Engine diagnostic scanner for operating system Android 9.0, memory 3 to 4 GB, storage capacity 32 GB up to 128 GB, screen 8-inch high definition capacity, touch screen with a resolution of 1280 by 800 pixels camera, front facing 200 MP camera plus rear facing 5.0 MP camera, Wi-Fi 802.11a, B, G, NAC or 2.4 GHz/5 GHz. Universal, both compatible to 12 and 24 volts. For Bluetooth, supported. Work temperature 0 degrees to 50 degrees Celsius. Storage temperature 20 degrees Celsius to 70 degrees Celsius with operators training. Item 2, automotive air conditioning leak test tools, universal leak detector, leak test adapter fittings, leak detection repair tools fit for European, American, and Asian cars, and with operators training. That's all po, Vice Chair, for lot number 3.
Okay, while we are awaiting questions for the third lot, andito yung question ni Mr. Vargas. Can we offer other brand? Auto Pro is a brand. Ito po yung, Ma'am Sheila, pakibalik mo nga doon sa lot 2, yung Auto brand, Auto Pro rather, yung may Auto Pro. Yun, Auto Pro up brake lot machine. And you, sir, Mr. Marcaida, can we offer other brand? Kasi brand daw ang Auto Pro.
Yes po, sir. Yes po.
Anong yes?
Uh,
They can offer?
yes po.
They can
We
offer
will
other
reverse
brand
lang po,
other
sir.
than Auto Pro.
Yes, sir. We will revise po,
Yes.
sir.
Yes pa yan, Mr. Marcaida?
Yes po.
Okay. Sir, Mr. Vargas, pwede daw po mag-offer ng other brand other than Auto Pro for the
Thank you very much.
brake lot machine. Okay na po, sir? Okay. For the third lot, may tanong po ba? Ma'am Sheila,
Hello?
wala sigurong tanong sa
Hello?
third lot. Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Sa third lot, is it 12 to 24 volts talaga?
Saan yun? Volts. Mr. Marcaida, saan na yun? 12 and 24 volts daw po ba, Mr. Marcaida?
Yes, sir. Yung...
Yes, yes, sir. Mr. Marcaida?
Yes, sir. Universal both compatible to 12 and 24 volts, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Other than that, sir, may tanong po ba? May tanong pa po? About pa yung Gold Town? Gold Town?
No questions pa po, sir.
Questions, okay. Ms. Sheila, kindly proceed to lot 4.
Okay po, Vice Chair. For lot 4 technical specifications, item 1, one set deep impact socket wrench, 1/2 drive. Item 2, one set heavy duty socket wrench, 1/2 drive. Item 3, one set of heavy duty socket wrench, 3/4 drive per bus. Item 4, one unit impact wrench, 1/2 inch drive, 550 feet lb of torque, 7,400 RPM, 1,200 BPM or blows per minute. Item 5, one-piece digital torque wrench, 1/2 drive, 607 to 135 Nm torque range. Insert size is 9 by 12 mm. Item 6, 4 pairs of jack stand for light vehicle, 3 tons maximum load, 430 mm maximum height. Item 7, 4 pairs of jack stand for heavy vehicle, 6 tons maximum load, 620 mm maximum height. Item 8, 1 piece of transmission jack, light vehicle, 1/2 ton maximum capacity, 1,800 mm maximum height, 470 mm stroke height. Item 9, 1 piece of hydraulic crocodile jack, 5 tons for light vehicle, maximum lifting capacity 5 tons, lifting height 160 to 560 mm. For item number 10, 1 piece of hydraulic jack, 10 tons per bus, 10 to 12 tons battle type. Maximum height 223 mm to 390 mm. Minimum height 131 to 205 mm. That's all po, Vice Chair, for lot 4.
Thank you, Ma'am Sheila. Any questions po sa lot 4? Lot 4, questions po. Toltown, tsaka Menold, may tanong po kayo.
Menold, wala po.
Question? Okay. A question, Ma'am Sheila, for lot 4 from Goldtown and from Manold Marketing. Can you proceed to lot 5?
Yes po, Vice Chair. For lot 5, item 1, one set of air compressor, 10 to 12 HP, 20 meters hose, 175 PSI maximum operating pressure, 120 gallon of tank size. Item 2, one piece of valve spring compressor, carbon steel, durable, stable, and easy to use. Opening adjustment between 75 mm to 165 mm. Drive clearance 150 mm. Item 3, one set air conditioning manifold gauge, 3 valves, 3 hoses, 36 inches hose length, gauges high side red 0 to 500 psi, gauges low side blue 0 to 30 psi, 1/4 vacuum port size with operator's training. Item 4, one set air conditioning vacuum motor, flow rate 50 liters per minute, ultimate vacuum 150 microns, oil tank capacity 100 ml, inlet port size 1/2 inch, ACME 1/4 inch, and 3/8 inch flare with operator's training. That's all po for lot 5. My questions po from Gold Town and Menold.
Questions po? Questions po for lot 5? I hear none.
Wala po.
Thank you, Mr. Vargas. I hear none, Ma'am Sheila. So kindly proceed to lot 6.
Okay po, Vice Chair. For lot number 6, item 1, one set of battery charger, 12 volts to 24 volts, input power, 12/24 volts, 1.2 kW, effective current, 50 AMP, starting current, 300 AMP, 220 degree, 60 HD. Item 2, one set of welding machine, portable inverter, 300 AMP with arc force knob control, 220. Item 3, one set of chain block, 1.5 or 1.6 tons, heavy duty. Item 4, one piece of bench vise, jaw width 140 mm, jaw opening 200 mm, mounting screw. For item 5, one set of drill press, capacity 25 mm, power 900 watts. Spindle travel 85 mm, table size 290 mm, base size 460 by 272 mm, column diameter 80 mm. Item number 6, one piece of Pitman arm puller or arms opening 32 mm, depth 64 mm. That's all po for lot number 6.
Thank you, Ma'am Sheila. May question po sa lot 6?
Wala po.
Thank you, Mr. Vargas. How about Gold Town? Gold Town? Wala, I hear none, Ma'am Sheila. Wala po, sir. So thank you, Gold Town. So kindly proceed, Ma'am Sheila, to lot 7, 8, Pakiusos
Yes
mo
po,
na hanggang
Vice Chair.
11. 7 to 11.
Okay po.
Yeah.
Okay po, Vice Chair. For lot number 7, item 1, one set of filters / lubricator / regulator, port connection G1/2, drain type auto, filter size 25 with operator's training. Item number 2, one set of engine barrel oil pump, 0.5 liters per rotation with operator's training. For lot number 8, item number 1, one set oxygen acetylene cutting outfit, inclusions, 263 welding torch with check valves, welding tip sizes 1, 3, 5, E-43 mixes, 25 GX-10
Sheila, excuse me.
oxygen Yes po, Vice
Sheila, excuse me. May tanong si Gold Town. Engine barrel oil pump, manual or pneumatic? Mr. Marcaida, may question. Kung yung engine barrel oil
Automatic,
pump
sir.
is manual or pneumatic?
Automatic, sir.
Automatic or pneumatic?
Yes, sir.
Pneumatic. Golden Industrial Sales, it refers po to pneumatic and pneumatic. It's not manual. Thank you, Mr. Marcaida. So, kindly, okay, noted po from Golden Industrial Sales. So, kindly proceed, Ma'am Sheila. Kindly proceed, Ma'am Sheila.
Yes po, Vice Chair. For lot number 8, item number 2, one set of gear barrel oil pump, capacity 20 liters, hose length 6.5 feet with operator's training. For lot number 9, item 1, one piece of pressurized hose for impact wrench, 15 meters hose length, 3/8 inches hose diameter inside, 250 psi working pressure, brass ends. Item 2, two sets portable high pressure power washer, heavy duty, flow rate 410 liters per hour, working pressure 135 bar, maximum inlet water temperature more than 400 degrees Celsius. Supply voltages 230 volts, power rating 0.0019 kW. Item 3, one piece of power washer hose, length 30 meters, inner diameter 8 mm, maximum working pressure 200 psi, inlet connection size 1/4 inches. Lot number 10, one set of coil spring compressor, hydraulic, 3 tons capacity, cylinder piston stroke 320 mm, piston diameter 28 mm, minimum support bar shaft open 65 by 51 mm, max support bar shaft open 60 by 300 mm, jack lifting height 495 to 820 mm. Lot 11, one set of acetylene and oxygen tank, load capacity 400 pounds. That's all po, Vice Chair, for the technical specifications of all lots.
Thank you, Ma'am Sheila. So, may tanong pa po ba regarding sa other lots? That's from lots 8 to 11.
Wala po.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Vargas. Gold Town Industrial.
Wala po,
May-
sir.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Earlier, I noticed may question si Mr. Tim Kang. Nag-pop up yung kanyang pangalan. May question po, Mr. Tim Kang.
Vice Chair, wala po, yun lang po yung with regard dun sa brand name, yung Auto Pro app na raise naman din po ni bidder.
Ayun
Thank
pala.
you po.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Tim Kang. So, since walang tanong so far, we will proceed with the second part of private conference. That's the That's the guidance by the back secretariat on the procedure in the documents for the bid opening. Anyway po, for the two prospective bidders at any stage of this pre-bid, pwede pa po kayo magtanong even while the back secretariat is giving the guidance on the procedure and the documentation needed for the bid opening. So at this point, kindly proceed, Mr. Back Secretariat, Ms. Sheila pa rin ba for the second part of this private conference?
Sir, I'll
Sheila,
be discussing, sir. Patrick po.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Patrick, kindly proceed.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So we'll now proceed to the second part of our pre-bid conference, which is the discussion of the technical and financial documents to be submitted by the bidders. So pursuant to RA 9184, we are using two envelope system. That is your technical component envelope and your financial component envelope. So your technical component envelope consists of your legal, technical, and financial documents. So first document to be submitted is your legal document, and that is your valid PhilJobs registration certification, platinum membership. This is in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of the IRR of RA 9184 and pursuant to GPPB Resolution number 15-2021. So pursuant to that GPPB resolution, the bidder shall only submit a valid and updated PhilJobs certificate of registration and membership. This is in lieu of your Class A eligibility documents, also in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of the IRR. This is for the purpose of determining your eligibility. So here's a comparison of the original and revised PhilJobs certificate of platinum registration and membership. So ang isasubmit nyo na po is the revised certificate of PhilJobs registration. Please take note of the validity of your certificate. Bukod po dun sa validity ng certification ng inyong PhilJobs platinum membership, please take note din po that the Annex A attached to your PhilJobs certificate of registration, which is the list of your eligibility documents, shall be all valid and updated. Your DTI certificate, your mayor's permit, your tax clearance, your audited financial statement. Make sure that all of these eligibility documents are all valid and updated. If ever that one of the documents na indicated in your Annex A is expired na during the bid submission, the bidder shall submit the document or your, for example, your mayor's permit. The new and the updated mayor's permit shall be submitted to PhilJobs para ma-update ang inyong PhilJobs certificate of platinum registration and membership. So sila po yung mag-update at yung updated na certificate of PhilJobs registration, yun po ang isasubmit nyo kay Bids and Awards Committee of COMELEC. So si COMELEC po will not accept the submission of the updated mayor's permit, but instead we will just accept a updated and valid PhilJobs certificate of registration and membership. There is a sample document declared as filled for the PhilJobs certificate of registration. If you will notice po, the deadline for the submission of bids is on April 3. However, the certificate of PhilJobs registration submitted by the bidder is only valid until March 22, 2023. So that will be a ground for non-compliance with this document, this requirement. So naging grounds po siya for the declaration of ineligibility. Also, dun sa Annex A niya, the tax clearance is only valid until March 15, 2023. So dahil April 3 ang ating opening, 2023 rin, so the tax clearance is not updated and valid during the deadline for the submission of bid. So na-declare din siya as ineligible for that ground. So again, make sure that the PhilJobs certificate of registration is valid during the deadline for the submission, and also the list of eligibility documents attached to your certificate of PhilJobs registration. Okay, so next document to be submitted, dun sa technical document, is your Class A document. So that is the statement of all ongoing government and private contracts. This includes your contract awarded but not yet started any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity of to the contract to be bid per Annex A of our Section 9 bidding forms. So dito po, you will fill out this form, indicate niyo po all the ongoing government and private contracts ng inyong company. Similar man po o hindi doon sa procurement na ito. And then, kung wala naman po kayong ongoing contract, pwede nyo naman pong ilagay that there is no ongoing contract. Please state none. Make sure na i-submit nyo pa rin po si Annex A. And dito po sa may encircled part ng Annex A, dito nyo po ilalagay yung mga reference number and or date of NOAA or NOAA's and purchase order ng inyong contract. And also, please don't forget to indicate the total value of outstanding contract ng all of ongoing government and private contracts nyo. So the total value of outstanding contract na naka-indicate dito will be used later if you will submit a net financial contracting capacity. We will discuss it later sa financial documents. And then the authorized representative of the bidder shall sign this document. So dito po sa Annex A, the bidder is not required to submit the proof during bid submission, the proof of your ongoing contracts. The proof of ongoing contracts will be submitted later if ever you will be declared as the bidder with the single or lowest calculated bid. That is during the post-qualification evaluation stage na po. So dito po sa Annex A lang po ang inyong sasubmit. Just make sure that you fill out all the necessary information na kailangan po dito and sign this document by the authorized representative of your company. So here's a sample document declared as filled para sa Annex A. You will notice po, sign naman siya ni authorized representative. Unfortunately, the last part of the document was not fully filled up or accomplished. So there's an incomplete information and naging grounds po siya for declaration of as ineligible as a bidder. So next document to be submitted is the Statement of Single Largest Completed Contract or SLCC. So the bidder must have completed a single contract that is similar to this project and must be equivalent to at least 25% of the ABC. The SLCC submission will be per lot po. So each lot po magsasubmit kayo ng SLCC. So the relevant period completed within 5 years. The completed contract shall be completed within 5 years prior to the deadline for the submission and receipt of bid. The definition of similar contract is supply, delivery, distribution, or manufacture of various motor pool supplies, machineries, and or equipment. Unlike po dun sa Annex A natin sa Statement of All Ongoing Contract, dito po sa Statement of Single Largest Completed Contract, the bidder shall attach a proof of your SLCC. So any of the following must be submitted: end user's acceptance, official receipts, or sales invoice. So alin man po dun sa tatlo na yon, pwede nyo pong i-attach dun sa inyong SLCC as the proof of your Annex B. So may note po kami dun sa provision ng Statement of Single Largest Completed Contract. If I may just read, the bidder may use the same completed contract for each lot being bid, provided that the submitted largest completed contract complies with all the conditions provided in Section 5.3. Section 2, Instruction to Bidders, and Section 3, Bid Data Sheet. So ipaliwanag ko lang po. Since ang similar contract natin, the definition of similar contract for all lots is the same. So pwede nyo pong gamitin yung inyong similar contract for each lot na inyong sasalihan, provided lang po na yung pinakamalaking lot na sasalihan nyo ma-comply na nung single nung inyong SLCC na isasubmit. So yung mas mabababa po doon na inyong sasalihan will be covered also by your SLCC. Make sure lang po that dun sa SLCC form nyo po o dun sa Annex B natin, you will indicate all the lots that you are bidding for. For example, if you're bidding for lots 1 to 5, indicate nyo po doon na 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ang inyong sasabihin. There is a sample form of the Annex B or Statement of Single Largest Completed Contract that is similar to bid. So again, fill out all the necessary information for this project. Also, the authorized representative shall sign this document. And also, the lots number na sasalihan nyo po shall be indicated in this part sa bandang ibabaw po ng screen. And then also, please take note lang po dito sa 7th row ng ating form. Dito po i-indicate yung details ng inyong proof of your SLCC. So dito po sa pag-fill out ng inyong SLCC form, especially dito po sa 7th row, please make sure po, excuse me, na tama po yung details na ilalagay nyo po dito sa form vis-a-vis doon sa mismong proof ng inyong sinubmit or inattach sa ating Annex B. Sa mga nakaraang procurement po, we had a mga bidders na na-declare as ineligible because of that minor deficiency. For example, the date of end user's acceptance. Minsan nasa-shuffle yung dates ng number. Nakalagay July 15, 2023. Pero ang nakalagay dun sa mismong end user's acceptance is June 15, 2023. So, dapat po i-double check nyo po na tama po yung inyong nilalagay na information dun sa Annex B based dun sa proof na isasubmit nyo kay COMELEC. So, double check nyo yun, triple check nyo po na tama po yung information na ilalagay. Same goes with the date and number of the official receipts and the date and number of the sales invoice. So, make sure na tama po ang inyong i-indicate dun sa inyong Annex B or your Statement of Single Largest Completed Contract. So, reminder din po as per GPPB NPM number 040-2016 and 125-2015, collection receipts cannot substitute for the submission of official receipts. So, may mga bidders na rin po na na-declare as ineligible for submitting collection receipts as proof of their SLCC. But based on this GPPB NPMs, collection receipts nga po cannot substitute for the submission of official receipts. So official receipts lang po ang tatanggapin natin as proof of your SLCC and the collection receipt shall not be accepted. Here's the screenshot of that NPMs. Ito po yung NPM 040-2016 and NPM number 125-2015. So after the SLCC, the next document to be submitted is a copy of your bid security in any of the following forms. So sa bid security, the bidder shall submit separate shall submit separate bid security for each lot bid. So kung 5 lots yung sasalihan nyo, you will submit 5 bid security. So there are 3 forms. If cash, cashier's manager's check, bank draft or guarantee or irrevocable letter of credit shall not be less than 2% of each ABC for each lot. So 2% po yan. No? For lot 1, it's 16,528 pesos and 60 centavos. For lot 2, that's 3,693 pesos and 80 centavos. For lot 3, it's 2,741 pesos and 85 centavos. For lot 4, that is 2,657 pesos and 78 centavos. For lot 5, it's 1,687 pesos and 64 centavos. For lot 6, it's 1,463 pesos and 19 centavos. For lot 7, it's 860 pesos and 18 centavos. For lot 8, 563 pesos and 9 centavos. For lot 9, 324 pesos and 81 centavos. For lot 10, 237 pesos and 15 centavos. For lot 11, it's 185 pesos. If surety bond naman po ang inyong sasubmit, should not be less than 5% of the APC. For lot 1, that is 41,321 pesos and 50 centavos. For lot 2, that's 9,234 pesos and 50 centavos. For lot 3, 6,854 pesos and 63 centavos. For lot 4, 6,644 pesos and 45 centavos. For lot 5, 4,219 pesos and 10 centavos. For lot 6, the 3,657 pesos and 96 centavos. For lot 7, that's 2,150 pesos and 45 centavos. For lot 8, 1,407 pesos and 71 centavos. For lot 9, 812 pesos and 2 centavos. Lot 10, 592 pesos and 88 centavos. For lot 11, 462 pesos and 50 centavos. Or the bidder may submit a bid securing declaration attached as Annex C of our bidding form, Section 9, our bidding documents. There's a copy of the form, the bid securing declaration form. Nasa Annex C po siya ng ating bidding form, Section 9. So, ito po, the bidder, the authorized representative of the bidder shall sign this document and this shall be duly notarized. So dito rin po sa bid securing declaration, like dun sa dalawang form ng ating bid security, separate bid securing declaration po for each lot. So kung 5 po yung sasalihan nyo na lot, 5 bid securing declaration din po ang inyong isasubmit. So please indicate po the lot number dun sa bid securing declaration kung saan siya intended na lot. So kung 5 lots yung sasalihan nyo, 5 bid securing declaration po ang inyong sasubmit. And also kung 11, kung lahat po, 11 bid securing declaration din po ang inyong sasubmit. So dito po, here's a sample po of a correct acknowledgement po ng inyong mga notary, mga document na ino-notarize. So dapat may signature of the authorized representative, the jurat statement, and may notary. Notarized, signed, may tamang document number, page number, book number, and series no notary. May mga instances po, katulad po niyan sa bid securing declaration, make sure that the document number for each of the bid securing declaration are magkakaiba po doon sa bawat isa. May mga instance po kasi ng mga nakaraang procurement na nag-submit ng 2 bid securing declaration for 2 different lots, but they have the same document number and page number and book number. Same po yung registry number dito sa bandang baba ng inyong notarization. So make sure po na magkaiba kasi magkaibang document po yun. So dapat po kung 5 kung 5 po yung bid securing declaration nyo, that's 5 different document number. Doon po sa notary registration, notary registry number niya o information. And also the jurat statement, huwag niyo pong kalimutan. Make sure na nandyan po yan or naka-indicate po sa inyong documents that should be notarized. And please be informed po that the for this bid securing declaration form, naglagay na rin po kami ng jurat statement doon. If i-fill up nyo na lang po yung mga information ng identification ng ni affiant or yung ni authorized representative of the bidder. So marami na rin po kasi mga bidder na na-declare as ineligible for not including or na-omit po yung jurat statement na ito, which is in compliance with the rules on notarial practice. So nilagay na po namin dyan para hindi na rin po kayo magkamali. So here's a sample document declared as filled for bid securing declaration. So yan, with signature, ni authorized representative, notarized naman po, but with no jurat statement. So the bidder of for this project is was declared ineligible for that purpose, for that deficiency. So after the bid securing declaration, next document to be submitted is the conformity with Section 6 Schedule of Requirements. So for all these lots, the 11 lots, the delivery schedule is within 30 calendar days from receipt of the notice to proceed. So the authorized representative shall sign this document showing conformity with the Section 6 Schedule of Requirements. Next document is the conformity with Section 7 Technical Specifications. So dito po, you will indicate the word comply with each of the line item of our technical specification, showing conformity naman po with the technical specifications of each lot na inyong sasalihan. Also, the authorized representative shall sign this document showing conformity with our technical specifications. So, next document is a copy of the duly signed and authorized Omnibus Warrant Statement or OSS for Annex D of our Section 9 bidding forms. Attached to your OSS is a copy of the bidder's authorized representative's authority. So in case of corporation, partnership, or cooperative, a copy of duly signed and authorized secretary certificate, board or partnership resolution, or special power of attorney, whichever is applicable. Kung joint venture naman po, a copy of duly signed and authorized special power of attorney, all members of the joint venture giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder. Case naman po of sole proprietorship, if the sole proprietor is not the one who will sign the documents, copy of duly signed and authorized special power of attorney, giving full power and authority to its authorized representative to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder. So here's a sample of the Annex T. Attached po ito sa ating bidding documents sa Section 9. And then same po dun sa nabanggit ko kanina with the OSS. The complete acknowledgement po dun sa inyong notary. And also, dito po, pipili po kayo ng appropriate na paragraph appropriate to your company. There is a paragraph for sole proprietor and paragraph for the partnership, corporation, or cooperative or joint venture. So, just select one po and delete the other. And dito po, yung sinasabi ko rin po kanina na jurat statement, ito po yung nakalagay na dun sa ating Annex D attached dun sa ating bidding documents. So, i-indicate nyo na lang po yung mga ibang information based dun sa inyong identity. Yan yung jurat statement. And then same reminder na make sure na this is signed by the authorized representative, the jurat statement, and also duly notarized by your notary public. So next document is your Class A document, and that is your financial documents. So that is your net financial contracting capacity or NFCC. So sa NFCC po, dito po sa first part po, the total ABC of all lots being bid. So, compute niyo po, for example, you are bidding for lot 1, lagay niyo po yung mismong ABC ng lot number 1. If you are bidding for lots 1 to 5, the total ABC of lots 1, 2, 3, and 3, 4, and 5 ang inyong ilalagay na total ABC. And then, for the detailed computation naman po of your NFCC, current assets and current liabilities na nandito will be derived from your PhilJOB Certificate of Registration. Meron po doon part of doon sa Annex A ng inyong PhilJOB Certificate of Registration, nandun po yung current assets and current liabilities ng inyong AFS. Yun po ang inyong ilalagay dito. And then the subtotal of that will be multiplied by 15, and the subtotal for that, isa-subtract naman po natin yung value of all outstanding contract. Doon naman po yun sa Annex A nyo, doon sa Statement of All Ongoing Contract na binanggit ko po kanina. So, ima-minus po natin yan, isa-subtract po natin yan doon sa subtotal 2, and yung answer po doon will be your net financial contracting capacity. So, your NFCC, or yung nakuha po natin na computation or answer dun sa net financial contracting capacity shall be at least equal to the total approved budget for the contracts of all lots being bid. So, kung lot 1 to 5 yung nilagay nyo dito, yung total nung lot 1 to 5 dapat at least equal yung net financial contracting capacity nyo. So, again, this NFCC shall be signed by the authorized representative of the bidder. So in the event naman po that your NFCC is not at least equal to the ABC of all lots being bid, pwede naman po kayong mag-submit ang committed line of credit from a universal or commercial bank. Attached po siya sa Annex E1 of our Section 9 bidding forms. So please take note that the CLC should be equivalent to at least 10% of the total ABC of the project. So kung joint venture naman po, kung may balak po kayong mag-joint venture, applicable a duly signed joint venture agreement in case the joint venture is already in existence. Kung meron ng joint venture talaga. Or kung hindi pa naman po, a duly signed statement from all potential joint venture partner stating that they will enter into and abide by the provision of JBA, the instance that the bid is successful per Annex F of our Section 9 bidding forms. So please take note po that each partner of the JV shall submit the respective updated and valid PhilJOB Certificate of Registration. This is in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of the revised IR of RA 9184. And the submission of technical and financial eligibility documents, kahit sino na joint venture partner dun sa joint venture nyo, will constitute compliance. Provided lang po that the partner responsible to submit the NFCC shall likewise submit the statement of all its ongoing contract and the audited financial statement. As indicated dun sa Annex A ng PhilJOB Certificate of Platinum Registration Membership. Yung sa AFS doon, yun yung titingnan po natin. So yun po yung documents na isasubmit nyo for the technical component envelope. So we'll now move on to the financial component envelope. It's a bid form and price schedule. So dito po, again, fill out the necessary information. So per lot po ang pag-accomplish ng ating Annex G. So kung 5 lots kayo, ang sasalihan nyo, so you have 5 bid forms. So magkakaiba po. Indicate the lot number for each bid form. And indicate the other information po dito, the total bid amounts in word and in figures. Kung meron mga taxes na kailangan po kayong na naka-include dun sa inyong total cost, indicate nyo rin po dito. And this document shall be signed by the authorized representative of the bidder. Attached to your bid form per lot is a copy of duly signed and accomplished price schedule for Annex G1 and or Annex G2 of Section 9 bidding forms. Dito rin po sa price schedule, per lot din po ang inyong submission. So, if price schedule for goods offered from abroad, ang gagamitin nyo po is Annex G1. So again, fill out the information kung anong lot po yung inyong intended for that price schedule. The detailed breakdown of the computation of your total bid price. And please take note to the bidders in accomplishing Annex G1. Indicating 0 or dash for required item would mean that it is being offered for free to the government, except those required by law or regulation to be provided pursuant to Section 32.2.1 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184. And for price schedule naman po for goods offered from within the Philippines, ang gagamitin nyo po is Annex G2. Again, fill out the necessary information, including the lot number and the detailed breakdown of the total bid price. And please take note po of the formulas indicated doon sa ating table. And also here, indicating 0 or dash for the required item would mean that it's being offered for free to the government. Again, except those required by law or regulation to be provided pursuant to Section 32.2.1 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184. So for column 7 naman po, if there are other taxes payable if the contract awarded per item, please specify the said applicable taxes. This is pursuant to Section 32.2.2 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184. And the authorized representative shall sign this document. So again, the bid form should be submitted per lot. Attached to that bid form is your price schedule. It's either Annex G or Annex G1 or Annex G2. So if you will join for 5 lots, so 5 bid forms and 5 price schedules po ang inyong isasubmit. Do you have questions po regarding the documents to be submitted? If you have none and kung meron po kayong maisip na questions, you may type in your questions to our chat box and then we will read it later and we will answer that po. So let's now move on to the procedure of online submission, receipt, and opening of bids. So what's the legal basis for the online submission and receipt of bids? This is pursuant to GPPB Resolution number 09-2020 and said that it shall use a two-factor security procedure consisting of archive format compression and password protection. This is to ensure the security, integrity, and confidentiality of the bid submitted. And it must be password protected. The password will be disclosed by the bidder only during the actual bid opening, which shall be done through video conferencing or webcasting. It must be capable of generating an audit of transaction to ensure the security, integrity, and authenticity of the bid submission. So since we're using two envelope system and since we are virtual, we'll refer envelopes as folder. So for the technical component envelope, that is your first folder, and your financial component envelope is your second folder. So here's the diagram of the online submission of bids to envelope system. The first folder, your technical component, and your second folder, the technical component consists of your legal, technical, and financial eligibility documents. And for second folder, your financial component with subfolders for each lot being bid that contains the bid proposal and the price schedule. So again, kung 5 po yung inyong sasalihan na lots. So there are 5 subfolders in that second folder. So sa second folder, you have 5 sublots dun sa 5 inyong sasali. So it will be placed, the first folder and the second folder, to that mother folder. Okay. There is a step-by-step procedure for the online submission, receipt, and opening of bid. So first po, convert all your files to PDF format, merge all the requirements for the technical component and the financial component respectively. So here's a sample. So pwede nyo po i-convert automatically yung inyong documents into PDF format using the MS Office. Or pwede nyo rin naman po siyang i-scan and which will be converted to PDF format. So sa PDF, sa pag-scan naman po ng document, make sure na kompleto po yung na-scan nyo, walang na-omit na pages. So the TWJ in the back is looking into all the pages ng inyong bid submission. Make sure that complete po ang inyong sinubmit. So may mga nag-declare na rin po as ineligible for omitting a pages dun sa mga na-scan na documents. So please make sure po na kompleto po yan. So after you converted all your files to PDF format, you will now create 2 folders. Your first folder is your technical component, legal, technical, and financial eligibility requirements. And your second folder, your financial component, or that is your bid form and price schedules. So place the merged document to its corresponding folder. Again, the first folder for the technical component, the second folder is your financial component. And there should be separate subfolder for each lot within that second folder. So next thing to do is to name each folder using the following naming convention. For first folder, it's bidder's name underscore project name underscore project ID number underscore technical component date and time of bid submission. For second folder, it's bidder's name underscore project name underscore project ID number underscore financial component underscore date and time of bid opening. So please refer to the shortened project name as specified in clause 15 of the bidding documents. So the shortened project name for this project, kung all lots, ito po as a diagram. So various SME, all lots. So kung lot 1 lang, or lot 2, or lot 3, or isang lot lang po dun sa all lot, sa 11 lots, various SME, tapos kung anong lot number. If bidding for more than 1 lot, but not all lots, indicate the lot numbers being bid. For example, various SME, lots 1, 2, and 3. So kung, again, kung 5 naman, kung 1 to 5, lots 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Kung hindi naman sunod, kung 1, 3, 7, 5, 9, lots 1, 2, 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. So indicate nyo po kung ano yung mga lots na inyong sasalihan. So there, the purpose for this shortened project name is that sa pag-rename kasi ng folder, you only have 250 characters na nalalagay doon sa pag-rename. So i-declare natin yung project name para hindi magkaroon ng syntax error kapag nag-rename na tayo ng folder. So yun po yung reason for this shortened project name. So next thing to do is to compress each folder, your first and second folder, using either WinRAR, WinZip, or 7-zip. So select the desired folder and then click the add button to compress that folder. And then you will set a password for each compressed first and second folder. So itabi nyo muna yung inyong password for your first and second folder. And then, after you compress your first and second folder, nakapag-set na rin tayo ng password for each folder, You will now generate a hash code or hash values for each compressed first and second folder using SHA-256. So what are hash codes or hash values? So hash values are used to prove the authenticity of your electronic files. So how does it work? If the hash values for the original and the copy are different, then the copy is not identical to the original. So if the hash values naman for the original and copy are the same, it is highly improbable that the original and the copy are not identical.
Have you encountered this?
Thus, identical hash values for the original and the copy reliably attest to the fact that they are exact duplicates. So WASHA 256, it is an industry standard trusted by leading public sector agencies, used widely by technology leader, doesn't have any known vulnerabilities that make it insecure, does not mean broken. So how to generate a hash code? So first thing to do is download HashMap file 2.36 for Windows. Then once installed, open the HashMap file application. Then you add the folder to be hash coded. For example, your first folder. Pag in-add nyo po yan dito, mag-generate na siya ngayon ng hash code. So ang ika-copy nyo is the hash code SHA-256. Then you will set aside this hash code generated for the first folder and second folder. So lagay niyo po yan sa table para hindi siya mag-shuffle or hindi niyo po magkapalit. So after you compress, password protect, and hash code your first and second folder, you will now create a third folder. That is your mother folder. And that mother folder, you will place your first and second folder in the mother folder. So after you place your first and second folder to that mother folder, you will now rename your mother folder using the following naming convention. Its bidder's name, project name, underscore project ID number, bid submission, underscore date and time of bid opening. Again, the mother folder should contain both folders, the technical and financial component. So after you place and rename your mother folder, you will now compress your mother folder using either WinRAR, WinZip, or 7-zip. So now you will set a password for your mother folder, and we will generate a hash code for that compressed mother folder following the same steps as previously discussed. So here's a sample of the hash codes generated for your three folders: your technical component folder, your financial component folder, and your mother folder. So save all that hash codes generated for first, second folder, and mother folder in a table. So that hash code shall also be sent as an attachment to the email or in the body of the email on or before the deadline for the submission of bids at back.secretary@comelec.gov.ph, copy furnished backsecretary.pmd@gmail.com. We now create a Google account and upload that compressed, password protected, and hash coded mother folder on your Google Drive. So you will now share the uploaded, compressed, password protected, and hash coded mother folder to the following. Una pong inyong isasubmit o i-share ang inyong uploaded, compressed, password protected, and hash coded mother folder sa ating email na back.secretary@comelec.gov.ph. Dito po sa pag-email or pag-share ng document or ng inyong mother folder sa ating first email, make sure na wala pong email na kasama sa inyong pagsasendan, maliban lang po dito sa email na ito, yung back.secretary@comelec.gov.ph. Kasi po napablock ng firewall ni Comelec. kapag po may mga kasamang ibang email sa pag-share ng document sa email na ito. So make sure na itong email lang po na ito ang inyong pagsasendan o pagsasharean ng inyong mother folder. And then pagkatapos nyo po ma-share dun sa first folder, o sa first email ang inyong mother folder, you will now email that to our second email. That is backsecretary.pmd@gmail.com. So dito po, pwede na po kayong magdagdag ng ibang emails na gusto nyo, na copy furnish or other email na inyong pagsasendan. So sharing of that compressed, password protected, and hash-coded mother folder to that emails must be done, or both emails must be done on or before the deadline for the submission of bids. So the Google Drive will automatically notify the back secretariat via email that you have shared the document. So yung screenshot po of the bidder's Google Drive showing the uploaded bidding documents must be also sent to the same email addresses on or before the deadline for the submission of bids. So here's a sample screenshot of shared of the document.
Excuse me, Mr. Patrick.
Sir, yes po.
Paki-emphasize yung nangyari nung last time, yung nauna, yung huli, yung pag-share sa official email address compared sa alternative email address. Paki-emphasize na lang.
Sige sir, apo.
Thank you.
Doon sa pag-share po ng inyong uploaded compressed, password protected, and hash-coded folder, since we have 2 emails, so please make sure po that since ang deadline po natin for this project is August 22, 2023, 8 a.m., please make sure that sharing your uploaded compressed password protected hash-coded mother folder for that 2 emails must be done before the deadline for the submission of bids. So kung meron po kasing instance o nangyari nung nakaraan na nakapag-share po siya ng documents before 8 o'clock, which is our deadline, dun sa isang email, dun sa back.secretariat.comelec.gov.ph. Unfortunately, dun sa second email, nakapag-send na po siya is late na po or lagpas na po dun sa deadline for the submission of bids. So please make sure that yung pag-share nyo po ng inyong mother folder to those emails, dun sa dalawang email natin, will be done before the deadline for the submission of bids, which is 8 o'clock. So kung meron po doon sa dalawang email na nakapag-submit po kayo later than the deadline or beyond the deadline for the submission of bids, we will reject, or the back will reject your submission. Again, please make sure po that sharing of your uploaded compressed password protected hash-coded mother folder must be done on or before the deadline for the submission of bids. So it's a sample of our Google Drive ng Back Secretariat, and ito po yung mga nakashare na bid submission sa aming Google Drive. And it's a shared email to back.secretariat@comelec.gov.ph. So makikita nyo po yung timestamp kung kailan namin na-receive ang inyong documents. And then this is the emailed hash code and screenshot ng bidder's Google Drive. Ito yung hash codes na na-generate nyo for the 3 documents, 3 folders, I mean. Yan. So recap, again, the compressed password protected hash coded document folders are the following. Your first folder, your technical component folder, your second folder, your financial component folder, and your mother folder, which contains the compressed password protected and hash coded first and second folder. So please take note po that pursuant to section 25.9 of the revised IRR of RA 9184, bids that not in compressed archive folders and not password protected shall be rejected. So next, Share your mother folder first to our first email, back.secretary@comelec.gov.ph, and second, backsecretariat.pmd@gmail.com. So sharing of that documents must be done on or before the deadline for the submission of bids. Please take note that hindi po attachment to the email ang inyong mother folder, but you will share that to the following email. And again, this must be done on or before the deadline for the submission of bids. So send the following to the same email addresses on or before the deadline for the submission of bids. First, the screenshot of the bidder's Google Drive showing its uploaded documents. And next, the hash codes for the following: your first folder, your second folder, and your mother folder. So let's now move on to the opening of bids. The opening of bids shall be conducted online via Microsoft Teams. An MS Teams link shall be sent to the bidder's representative who submitted their bids online. At the date and time of opening of bids, the bid opener shall request the bidder's password, which shall be disclosed by the bidder by the MS Teams chat box. Bid documents shall then be extracted from Google Drive. Once the bid document have been downloaded and opened by the bid opener, it shall be then shared on MS Teams for online participants to view. Shall likewise be emailed to the members of the BAC, the TWG, and the end user unit. So for the preliminary evaluation of bid documents, MS Teams submitting group shall be created depending on the number of bidders who submitted bids. And the link shall be posted to MS Teams chat box so bidders and other online participants may join the submitting group, evaluating the bids in order to observe. TWG evaluating bidding documents are assisted by the BAC Secretariat staff who share the downloaded documents and show the evaluation sheet. The BAC Secretariat staff are there only to assist the TWG in accomplishing the evaluation sheet. Once the TWG is done with their evaluation, they instruct the BAC Secretariat to attach their e-signature to the document. So some reminders, the bidding documents may be downloaded free from the COMELEC and PhilJobs website, or you can secure that from the BAC Secretariat office. Bidders should pay the applicable fee prior to the submission of their bids. So how to pay the bidding documents? Fees may be paid in the following options. First, in person at the COMELEC Cash Division. This is upon securing the order of payment from the BAC Secretariat. You can pay online through the bank transfer or can deposit to COMELEC Land Bank of the Philippines at any LBP branch. The peso account number of the COMELEC is 0012-104286. So issue the bidding documents fee for each slot. So for lot 1, it's 1,500. Lots 2, 3, and 4, 500 each. For lot 5 and 6, 300 each. For lot 7 to 11, free of charge po ang ating bidding documents. This is exclusive of bank charges, if any. So the proof of payment, please email a copy of your transaction or deposit slip to back.secretariat@comelec.gov.ph. Copy furnished backsecretariat.pmd@gmail.com on or before the bidder submits its bid. So announcements. The deadline to submit requests for clarification will be on August 12, 2020, Saturday, or at least 10 calendar days before the deadline for the submission and opening of bids, and must be in writing and addressed to our BAC chairperson. The BAC shall issue a corresponding supplemental or bid bulletin not later than August 15, 2023, or on August 15, 2023, that's a Tuesday, or at least 7 calendar days before the deadline for the submission and opening of bids. And please address your requests or queries to our BAC chairperson, Attorney Helen G. Aguila Flores, through the BAC office here at the BAC Secretariat office here at PEMI Building at Intramuros, Manila, or you can email that to the same email addresses as mentioned earlier. In accordance with Section 22.5 of the revised IR of 9184, shall be the responsibility of all those who have properly secured the bidding documents to inquire and secure the supplemental or bid bulletins that may be issued by the bank. However, bidders who have submitted bids before the issuance of supplemental bid bulletin shall be informed and allowed to modify or withdraw their bids in accordance with Section 26 of the same IRR. The deadline for the submission of bids is on August 22, 2023, Tuesday, on or before 8 a.m. Online submission and shall be sent and shared electronically to the back secretariat. The schedule of opening of bids is on August 22, 2023, Tuesday, 10 a.m. online via Microsoft Teams. And read carefully the content of the bidding documents, such as but not limited to the instruction to bidders, bid data sheet, general and special conditions of the contract, schedule of requirements, and the technical specification. And please carefully examine the bidding documents as well as the bid bulletins that may be issued by the bank. For the purpose of submission of bid proposal, please synchronize your watches. The Philippine Standard Time, our time right now is 11:40 a.m. And bid submitted after 8 a.m. will no longer be accepted but will be reported to the bank. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. That's all po.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Patrick Santa Cruz, for that very exhaustive discussion on the procedures and the documents needed for the August 22 bid opening. May I request for the respective readers, Menold Marketing and Golden Industrial Sales, regarding your questions earlier, kindly, I would request both that the questions raised earlier be formalized into writing so that we can also formalize into the bid bulletin the answers provided by the end user. Anyway po, may tanong pa po ba sila sa ating project? Menold Marketing and Golden, may tanong pa po?
Good day. This is Gladys of Menold Marketing Corporation.
Please proceed po.
Substitute to Mr. Mr. Victor Vargas.
Opo.
Yes, makakapag-request po ba kami ng copy po ng step-by-step po ng submission po ng ano po? Kahit soft copy lang po.
Yung discussion po kanina.
Yes po, yung sa pagsubmit po ng documents po. Kasi this is my first time to submit the online.
Okay po. Mr. Patrick, can we provide them with the discussion?
Yes, sir. Right after po ng ating private conference, we will send the
through email, sir.
PowerPoint po, sa email po,
Okay,
ng
sir.
ating mga bidders yung presentation po kanina. And also, please be informed po yung mga bidders natin that you are, please free to call us sa back secretariat if you have any clarification sa online submission and other documents to be submitted para mag-guide din po namin kayo. Thank you po.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you po. Menold Marketing and Staff. Any other announcement, back secretariat? Backsec, any other
Yes, sir.
announcement or update on the attendance?
Update of attendance, sir.
Sir, may question lang kami.
Go down, sir. May question.
Sige po. Go
Sir,
down.
regarding po dun sa mga lot, okay lang naman po na hindi po lahat, no?
Mr. Patrick, by lot ba yung atin? Yung...
Yes, sir. Per lot po. Not necessarily all lots. Pwedeng iba-iba pong lots lang yung sa linya.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that question. Golden Industrial Sales po. So, Patrick, any update on the attendance and any other announcement?
Sir, attendance update for our TWG Assistant Head, Attorney Calvin Octa, Attorney Laika Santos, and also Attorney Ira Abigail Fernando, and from the Secretariat Assistant Head, Mr. Edmond Tamundong, and Back Secretariat Member Mr. Marlon Echapare for our upcoming procurement activities on wait lang sir. Tomorrow, sir, we'll be having a pre-procurement conference for the supply and delivery of Comlink uniform and also mandatory review for the supply and delivery of one lot ID maker machine and consumable for the production of IDs for the Comlink official and employees. And also, on Monday, wala po tayong schedule and the 15th due to your attendance in the leadership training and um, MCLE, sir, 14 and 15. We confirmed with the personnel department that the chairperson and the vice chairperson will be attending that conference po sa MCLE leadership training, sir.
Yeah, I'm about to call the attention of the Baksak. I think August 17, meron pa yata training ang field office officials. I'm not sure if if the four of us, that's Then Helen, me, Director Tess, and Aaron Bisinyo would be available for the August 17, 2022 private conference. Paki-clarify lang, Patrick, doon sa
Sige po, sir.
activity for
Personal.
August 17. August 14 and 15, most probably we would be attending the leadership training on August 14 and the MCLE on August 15.
Yes, sir. Noted po. We will confirm po yung August 17, sir.
Okay.
But we will be having a private conference po on that day for the second bidding of the supply delivery installation of office cubicle for the office of the clerk of the commission. And the 18th, the private conference for the supply delivery installation of and configuration of internet access gateway with cyber command monitoring hardware and software. That's all for the announcement, sir. Thank you po.
Okay, thank you, Back Secretary, Mr. Patrick Cruz. At this point, I would like to thank my colleagues at the Events and Awards Committee, Director Tessa Luta, Mr. Raul Bautista. I also would like to thank the two prospective leaders, Manuel Marketing, Goldtown Industrial Sales, for attending this private conference. Sana po ang pag-attend ninyo sa private conference nito ay isang hudyat or senyales na kayo ay sasali sa August 22 bid opening. Sorry. Also, I would like to thank the members of the Secretariat, the Technical Working Group, the representatives from the offices of the Chairman and the Commissioners, representatives of the Procurement Management Department, Education and Information Department, Internal Audit Department, what else? And other personnel, Internal Audit, COA, and other
EIB,
observers, and other representatives who attended this private conference. At this point, as there being no other matters or issues to be discussed, this private conference now hereby adjourned. Thank you, everyone. Good morning. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Chair. Thanks,
Bye.
Chair. Thank you.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you po.
Ma'am. Bye po. Sir Boyet, bye. Ma'am Tess, thank you po. Vice Chair, thank you, sir.
Hello po.
you.